Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. So I love reading about and learning about different strategies and ways to motivate yourself and get stuff done. I'm constantly trying to reassess and revamp how I do things in order to not only be more productive, but to enjoy myself while I'm getting all of those things done. So today I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I do or strategies I have for when I'm in a slump or just trying to get going for the day. I find myself struggling in the afternoon. These are just my things I do to get motivated. So without further ado, and in no particular order, here's what I have to share with you. Number one, eat or drink something. This is not only important because your body needs fuel to have energy, but sometimes all I need is a quick 10-minute break to stop what I'm doing, go and make a snack or a meal or a cup of tea and just sit and enjoy it, maybe watch a YouTube video to just reset myself and re-energize myself for the rest of the day. Number two is to change up your scenery. This one means a few different things to me. So first, it means changing your physical location. If I am working at home and I just am not feeling it or I cannot get motivated, I will literally pack up my stuff and I will go work from usually a coffee shop, sometimes a library, outside in a park, and just moving physical locations just resets me. This also means changing my location within my house. So as many of you know, I work from home, and most days I like to start my day at a coffee shop working for the first half of the day, and then I'll come home and work. And sometimes I just don't feel like working at my desk, and so I will sit in one of our chairs out there or at the kitchen counter, or if I'm not feeling well or whatever, I will come in here and I'll set up shop on my bed. And I try not to do this particular one too often, but it's just so comfortable in here and you have so much space for all of your things. Another way this applies to me is to kind of reset your atmosphere. This can apply to your desk, your office, wherever it is that you find yourself working. I find that taking the time for a quick tidy up of your space and the area around you just helps me really focus on what I'm doing instead of getting distracted by the clutter that's happening in the background, because I'm definitely a person that gets distracted by clutter. And so if I'm out there working and there's dishes and stuff in the kitchen, or if there's stuff around the living room, even if I'm not actually consciously thinking about it, I'm subconsciously thinking about it, and it's distracting me. And so just taking 10 minutes to clean up in the morning, all I need. Every few months I like to revamp my desk, and this definitely does not mean going out and buying new decor. This just means, cleaning it up, cleaning it out, organizing it, maybe rearranging what I have or pulling something that I have in a different spot in the house and putting on my desk. And this just kind of revamps my space, and I'm excited to sit down and work there again. And finally, there's such a magical thing in either lighting a candle or an incense or putting on some music to just completely change the atmosphere you are working in. And sometimes it's literally just lighting a candle or putting on a Spotify playlist to just get me into the workflow. There are endless ways to switch up the atmosphere that you're working in, regardless of where it is that you actually find yourself working. And the third thing is to get up, go out for a walk or a run, whichever you prefer. Sometimes you just need to get out of the house, out of the office, go outside, get some fresh air, some sunshine, and get your blood pumping again, because that's going to send more oxygen to your brain, and that does good things for everyone and everything. Put on some music or maybe listen to a podcast and go out for 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever you need. Number four, time yourself. And I'm not kidding with this one. Set a timer for 15 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever it is that you think you're capable of handling in that moment. This is one of my worst case scenario strategies, and I really don't use it that often. I think I've used it twice. I know I can sit down and work for 15 minutes. I know I'm capable of that. And either I will get into the flow of working by challenging myself to 15 minutes, or I will work for 15 minutes, I will take a 5-minute veg break, and then I'll set my timer for another 15 minutes. Number five, work on something else. Granted, there are times in which there's a particular task or project that you need to get done at that moment, but often I find myself there are a dozen different things that I could be working on right now and still feel productive and still be getting stuff done. And so if I'm sitting there struggling to write the notes for a video and I'm just not feeling it, I will go and I will either edit a video or write a blog post or something else that I feel more inspired to do. And I always end up coming back to that original task and getting it done, but I end up being so much more productive because I'm not just like forcing myself to sit there and struggle until I get it done. Number 6, make a to-do list. I cannot recommend this one enough. Lists for me are a lifesaver. Like, it not only helps me think through what I need to get done, but it helps me actually like work through those tasks. And man, is it just oh so satisfying to like cross something off your list. Like, that is one of the biggest perks of having lists, is to just like cross it off. I love that. I love it. It's so satisfying. But I have to caution you about making a list that is too big. I try to limit myself to like 3 to 4 tasks per day for work-related things, and I can always add more things if I get those original tasks done, but I don't want to overwhelm myself with, you know, a long list of everything that needs to get done, and instead I can focus on the most important tasks that need to get done that day. I also keep a separate list for like non-work related things I need to do. I can go to that when I'm done working, and that way I'm not distracted while I'm working with like everything I need to do in life. 7, just do one thing. You have to start somewhere, and you have to get the ball rolling. And sometimes this, you know, is checking off the easiest thing on your list. But the thing that I find helps more in getting motivated and like getting in the flow of things is forcing myself to do the hardest thing on my list for the day, whatever that is, or like something that I've been putting off for a really long time. And once I'm able to do that, there's such a sense of accomplishment, and it's like you've done the hardest thing, like everything else is a piece of cake. Number 8 is to create habits, rituals, or routines for yourself. My morning routine is such a crucial piece of like how my entire day goes. If I do not have my routine, I'm just kind of thrown out of whack for the rest of the day, and it's just important in like getting in the mindset of work, which then gets me into the flow of work. And I just recently realized that I needed to revamp my morning routine, which I've done, and it just once again like reinvigorates you for what you're working on. The same goes with creating healthy habits like journaling or meditating before work, cleaning up your house and your kitchen the night before so when you wake up you have a clean home, making your bed in the morning. There's things that help you like have a clear mind, have a focused mind, and it just makes you a better worker. And number 9 is to be social. For someone that works at home, it is so important for me to have social contact with people every day, or I would legit go crazy. For me, this is like meeting a friend for coffee in the morning, maybe someone for lunch. I really don't do that often, but you could, or doing something for dinner with people. I just get a bit nutty and stir crazy if I don't have that like social contact, and I think that's like a human thing. And I find so much inspiration from other people, from the conversations we have, you know, things they say or things they're doing, that's just another reason to go be with people, have conversations, ask questions, and all that good stuff. There are so many great ways to motivate yourself when you're in a slump, and everyone finds their own strategies of what best works for them. So I'm curious, have you done any of the things I've mentioned today, or are there better strategies that you have to get yourself motivated and going for the day? Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to FemmeHead for more of me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!